For decades, financial industries were structured around men and male leadership. In fact, women were discouraged from taking financial risks, negotiating deals, or stepping into the investment landscape. Even now, women can be underrepresented, but underrepresented doesn't mean unqualified. So to help women feel empowered instead, I'm so happy to welcome Carlyn Neuman, real estate lawyer and broker, and Danyell Munassi, first vice president at Raymond James Financial. Munassi, I want to make sure and get that right.
Yeah.
How are you, ladies? Welcome.
Doing well.
Wonderful.
How are you this morning?
I am well. Let's dive into this important conversation. As you can tell, even reading the intro there, I'm passionate about this. And this is something you've both seen when it comes to women. And there is a hesitancy for women to make these decisions. What's some of the first things that you say? Carlyn, we'll start with you.
I would just say to women that, even if you lack the experience and the knowledge in the financial world or real estate world, that you shouldn't feel stressed, overwhelmed, that there are key principles and elements that you can learn. There are women resources out there like Danyell and myself that can convey these to you so that you can sit at a table, a financial discussion table, have the confidence to do that, or even if you're already there, maybe sit a little bit taller.
And I'm assuming this is something, too, that you've been able to see and want to be able to change for women as well, right?
I think absolutely. Look, women are going to be in control of the majority of wealth in this country within very, very short order, but I don't know that the financial industry has always been friendly to them, right? I think that it's steeped in a lot of jargon. I think that it's not necessarily welcoming to women. And so I think one of the first things that people can do is ask questions, right?
Yeah.
I think when you ask questions, when you seek knowledge, it can be incredibly empowering. So I would say there's no such thing as a wrong question. Feel like you have the ability to get the answers that you need to make an educated choice. Don't feel pressured into making fast choices. And I think surrounding yourself with a team of experienced people that you can trust on or that you can trust and rely upon is also really key.
I'm assuming that both of you have many hurdles to overcome to get the positions and the impressive positions that you both have. What are you able to take from your experiences, your backgrounds, to be able to help women as we get ready, of course, to share your information, that we can be able to have a resource for women when making these kind of decisions?
Sure,
Carlyn?
yeah. And thank you. I definitely have a long title as a real estate lawyer, real estate broker, a title agent, and a real estate developer. But I say all of those things and share all of those things not to boast, but really more to convey that I can see deals from every angle and foresee any potential hurdle, and that we can tackle those together. Really just being able to be a resource for women in any capacity in the real estate world that could come up.
And of course, you're shaking your head as well, wanting to be a resource. I do want to get in there, though. Speaking of resources, you have an event that's coming up. Talk about what you're doing at the Stovall House, why it's so important for both of you to be able to share these resources.
Absolutely. So we've got a great luncheon that's coming up at the Stovall House. I think it's going to cover a number of relevant topics, right? It's going to cover some legal perspectives, some real estate perspectives, some financial perspectives. And I think that the real power of the event that's being hosted is it's a small, intimate room, right? And so you've got the access to all of these wonderful resources in a very warm, welcoming, supportive environment. It's the perfect place to ask those deeper questions, to feel more empowered.
I love this. Again, I'm so happy you're both doing this. I'm so happy you came in to share your story today. And of course, we want to share the contact information. And I also want to point out this Women's Lunch and Learn at the Stovall House, Wednesday, May 20th, 11 to 1. You can RSVP, and it's limited to 30 people, but for lunch is included. Again, 360realtytampa.com.